Oh, by the way, big ups to Mark J Music as well. BK Bangers for putting out some videos for me. Hitman Productions, big ups to all you guys. Lamont Richards, big ups to you. My team in South Africa, Shalu, big ups to my team, my team member Anthony September, big ups to Chris Knox, all the family, Chris Knox and Anthony and Shalu are all part of the Peacemakers, no different than you guys, they're just officially on paper. But big ups to all you guys who have shown support over the years, over the months. Thank you to all my new Peacemaker subscribers, all you new guys that are now officially Peacemakers because you hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for support as well. Big ups also to Ben 10. Thank you, brother. You've been a very big support, and thank you all guys, for every one of you who retweet the videos on Twitter and allow other producers to see where you're getting some information from and how useful these videos are. So big ups to you guys for doing that. Really appreciate it so much. And listen, at the end of the day, before we get into this video, I want to extend this to all you guys. If you have tutorials or videos or YouTube channel that you have and you have some useful information or some tutorials on the production side or recording side or mixing side, because again, I don't want to focus on that. I really could, but I don't want to focus on that. So I'll give you guys opportunity as Peacemakers to come on board, shoot some videos with us, and allow people to see your talent and allow other producers to see that you're available for help for some things that they might need help on. So, if you are one of those guys that are interested in shooting some videos or have a YouTube channel up and you want to bring more traffic to your YouTube channel by letting them know that you are capable of educating and teaching people, or at least teaching people based on what you've learned in music production or recording or video editing, feel free to drop me a line and we'll work out some things and get your video on the channel to be featured. So just want to put that out there to you guys as well.
What's going on, everybody? I am BK, BKBangers.com, coming to you live from the zone yet again with a Music Millionaire exclusive. That's right. Today we have another joint that I'm working on. I started this track a couple days back, and when I revisited it, when I opened it up today and I started the track and I was listening to it, I noticed that there was some missing elements. I felt like the tempo was too slow. I felt like it needed more instruments. So I ended up layering the kick and the snare. I added a piano from Omnisphere and melody. I originally started with a sample, and I just wasn't, it didn't sound right to me. So after I added the all the other elements, I still wasn't kind of feeling it. So what I ended up doing was, well, that's the point that I'm at right now, and I thought it would be a good time to just turn on the camera and record this for you guys, because I know maybe some of you Peacemakers out there are going through the same things, and you guys are, sometimes you'll scratch a song that potentially can become a hit record, or an artist may be in the studio with you and is overhearing the track and feeling it, but you over here as a producer in front of the computer is not feeling it at all, and you're getting ready to push it in the trash can and hit empty trash, when that said artist behind you is feeling the record and you won't know. You know what I'm saying? I said all of that to say that there are tools that can help you to move along without having to scratch a record. I think rule number one in the production game and songwriting, never say never, but you should not trash bin any song. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an idea that can blossom into something wonderful if given the opportunity to collaborate with someone such as another producer or an artist. You know, you never know what can become of a record. So moral of all of that I just jibber jabbered is don't trash anything, save everything, because you can open it up another day and rework it. So brings us to this point of reworking it. There is a area over here which is called the inspector tool. I touched on it in I believe I touched on it in a previous video. If not on one of these videos that's on Music Millionaires channel, Music Business Tips, then it'll be on my channel. Alright, but anyway, you open the inspector, and when you open the inspector, we have other tools that are available to us, other options such as tempo, time stretch, group, layers. You know, down here is if right now I'm on kick 3, so I'm seeing where the inserts are, and I'm able to add more inserts, and I'm able to send it on a bus channel. Then even down here further, it says event FX, and this is the area in which we're going to work with. So you want to Command A, Control A, everything, and then you want to, we'll start with the tempo, because I wasn't feeling the tempo, so I'm gonna roll over the BPM and go up or down to see if I find a new groove. Before doing that, you want to, once you control, alright, deselect everything, because if you're following along while I'm doing this, deselect everything, Command D or Control D on the PC. You want to go to each individual instrument or drum, and you want to come over here where it says tempo, time stretch. You want to make sure that it's on time stretch, and then you have the opportunity where if you don't want to do what we're about to how we're going to change the tempo and everything, if you don't want this particular track, the tempo, to be adjusted, you want to make sure you click don't follow. All right, you want to make sure time stretch is set to sound elastic pro polyphonic, and this is for if it's an instrument, if it's a piano, if it's a guitar, any kind of string instrument. You want to make sure it's on sound elastic pro polyphonic. Let me zoom in so y'all get that. Okay, make sure it's set to that. All right, and then on the drums, you know, it'll be on drum elastic pro transient. All right, so that's a step that you do before you do this next Command A step. And then once you select everything, you select all, you scroll over here to the tempo, and you just adjust the if you're using a mouse pad, you scroll up the mouse pad or down, or if you got a scroll wheel, or you can just simply type it what you want it to become. So we're at 83 BPMs. I'll play that for you guys so you get a feel for what it is before I make the adjustment. Alright, so I'm gonna push that up a couple BPMs. I'm gonna go up 10 BPMs to 93. Try that. See what that does. Alright, I guess it's writing to everything all across, because I have 41 bars and it's doing everything at one time. So all that stopping and chipping out, I guess it's doing so because it's writing. So I undid everything. I'm not quite I'm not feeling that that tempo sped up. So let's try going down to 5. I know what's causing that. It's not the see what it is now. What's causing that stop and go effect is that I have Shareefa box on the sample bus channel, and I also have it on the filter bus. And Shareefa box, it's I have a time syncopated effect going on, and it's set to a time signature. It's synced to the BPM of the track. So when I adjust the BPM, it's messing with the time signature of the Shareefa box. I just figured that out as I'm talking, as I'm listening back to it, and I'm like, yo, it don't make sense if I'm adjusting the BPM. It shouldn't be doing that. I just remembered that I had that on. So notate that if you have any kind of effects going on, that is also going to be affected when you're adjusting any time-based effects. That will also be adjusted when you make the adjustment to the BPM. All right, moving along. I moved back to the original BPM, which is 83. Everything is still selected. So we're gonna go down here to event effects, and I'm going to go to where it says transpose. Let me see if I can get it so y'all can see it. So see, it's event effects, transpose. And when we transpose, it's like if you're on a piano bed, a MIDI keyboard of any such, going up the piano bed. So if you started at C and then you moved up, you transpose up one semitone, you'd go to D. If you started at C and you transpose up 7 semitones, you would go to another octave of C. So I believe it's, yeah, I was right. If you moved up 7 semitones, you would move to B. If you moved up 8 semitones, you would move up to the next octave of C, because it starts all over. It's only 7 keys in the, you know, the alphabet of the key scale. So now that we're on transpose, we're gonna highlight, we're gonna scroll over the transpose and go up 3 semitones. As you can see over here, this little gear icon came up. That means that it's affected. So we'll press play and hear the difference. that's not too bad. That is not too bad. Let me zoom back out of this. All right, so this is the difference. And this is with it sped up. See, my CPU is also choking. CPU is choking. Alright, so before this the CPU has a heart attack, I'm gonna close out of this one. I mean, I know it's short and it was to the point. Basically, I was just, you know, sharing with you guys, you know, from my eyeball's perspective of when you're in the studio and you're working and you got your workflow going and you want to make, you know, some minor adjustments such as changing the tempo or transposing the song. For instance, you might have the same artist we were speaking about earlier that's there, whether he or she is a rapper or a singer. They might have a singer on the way to the studio. When that singer gets there, they're singing along, they're humming along, but they're not in key. So then they come to you as a producer or the engineer and they say, my man, can you change the octave of the song? Can you pitch it up 2 semitones or 3 semitones? Can you make this adjustment? Rather than going back to the instruments and then making that fine-tune adjustments, you can just do it right here as I just showed you right there very quickly. And then you may be at a home studio or a small-scale studio and you become even more professional looking to the artist there because you were able to achieve that in like no time. From experience in other DAWs, that option of transposing everything at one time is a very tedious and difficult task in a lot of the other leading DAWs out there. I won't mention any of them. We all know who they are. Hopefully they have made those adjustments in my time away from them, utilizing them. Alright, well, again, I am BK Banger, bkbangers.com. This is my time. I thank y'all so much. If you haven't already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Be sure to subscribe now. Be sure to leave a comment, any suggestions down below, because I'm not Mr. Know-It-All. I don't know everything. I just, you know, do research and I find out new things and I share them with you guys anytime I come across the need of having to utilize something such as what I needed to do today. So I thought, you know, hey, it'd be a perfect time to keep the content flowing on the channel and utilize that that tool. So with all of that said, be sure to like, comment, share. Said that already. Hit the thumbs up. Hey, even hit the thumbs down if you dislike something, but don't just hit the dislike button and not share with us what are your reasons for disliking. You know what I mean? Some of you people out there, just anything goes up, you hit the dislike. Don't be one of those people. If you dislike something, you know, it's your option. You know, it's your will to be free to dislike. But if you may, please leave a comment down below of what you dislike about whatever it is. You may know a better way of doing so. You know what I'm saying? Share it down below. Alright, so again, it's your boy BK, bkbangers.com. This is another Music Millionaires exclusive on the Music Business Tips channel. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Oh, and when you subscribe, when it grays out, there's a bell. I call it the Liberty Bell. Be sure to hit that Liberty Bell. You would become at liberty to be notified anytime we upload any new content on this channel right here, Music Business Tips, or my channel, BK Banger TV. Alright, So with that much said, I am out. This is my time. Peace, love, and light. Till next time. Remember, music is life. It is your DNA. Keep banging. Alright? Peace.